Kelly. So look, has this fairy tale car chase finally destroyed their reputation stateside, even amongst their previous craven supporters like CNN and the New York Times?
It absolutely has helped. It's helped. Even The View and Whoopi Goldberg, these are far left people, are saying this is absurd. What a ridiculous story. You know, I've been thinking about it, Dan. One thing you don't do is you don't mess with New Yorkers and the city of New York, right? You don't come into New York, make up lies about the photographers who work here and make their livings here, and try to paint yourself as a victim when you weren't. This is a city that got knocked down on 9/11/2001 and lost 3,000 people and went back to work and told everybody, get out the next day, buy a stock, do something to help the city get back on its feet, that had the New York City Marathon with people holding the flag. This is a city that rises up after they've actually been hit and hurt and are wounded. They don't appreciate whiners who, when they're not even hurt, try to play the victim. And that's what these two did. In all the cities in the world, this is the last one they should have done that in, because there's zero tolerance for weaklings in the city of New York, never mind liars. And that's what they are. What were they doing here? Why was she out that night, Miss Princess of Privacy? Because she wanted to accept yet another award from some far-left liberal, Gloria Steinem, supposedly the mother to us all. Oh, unless you actually don't believe on abortion on demand until the 9th month of pregnancy. So she wanted to give Meghan Markle an award, a Vision Award. You know what the award praised? I'll read it to you. They were thrilled to recognize Meghan's strength and resilience, critical to building a better world for our children. Her strength and resilience? What are you talking about? She had her PR people turn a little paparazzi attempt at getting her picture into a near catastrophe, asking everyone to feel sorry for her. She doesn't know the meaning of those words, strength and resilience. I certainly don't want my children looking to her for an example of any of that. So yes, I think she's lost what remaining little left-wing hangers-on she had.
I know, because Megyn, I've been thinking about this a lot over the past week after I heard that ridiculous speech, and I was thinking, what is Meghan Markle's cause? You know, for Princess Diana, it was the plight of eating disorders, specifically bulimia. It was the plight of AIDS victims who in the 80s were misunderstood. And later in her life, it was the plight of the landmine. You know, 3 areas where Princess Diana changed the world. What's Meghan Markle's cause? And I thought about it a lot. And actually, it's herself. There is no 100%. Cause apart from Meghan Markle.
Another royal storm brews. This time, not from Buckingham Palace, but from the court of public opinion. Megyn Kelly just made a bold prediction about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's future, and it's turning heads everywhere. When public figures like Megyn Kelly weigh in on the Sussexes, it's never just gossip. It's a reflection of how polarizing this couple has become. Every word about them seems to split audiences right down the middle. Love them or loathe them, Harry and Meghan have become symbols of something much bigger.
That's exactly right. And what they say in the speech was her status as a cultural catalyst based on her core belief that representation matters. That's what? Huh?
What does it mean? What does it mean?
I have no idea. Her belief that she ought to be in more movies and more places, getting hundreds of millions of dollars while they complain about their castle being too small and about Harry's security not being exactly what he wants it to be. All of it is about entitlement. There, I rewrote it for you, Gloria Steinem. That's what she's actually about, entitlement. And him too. His lawsuit that he just lost in the UK is basically him saying, but I'm special and I want the rules to be broken for me. You know, it reminded me of a story I heard about them when they were really little. And they came over here, Dan, with their mother, Princess Diana, Harry and William did. And she brought them, you know, she was always trying to show them what normal people live like. And she brought them into a restaurant and they were looking at the menus and there were specials on the menu. And one of the kids, I think it was Harry, looked at her and said, "Are these because we're here?" And it was a cute story. She said, no, specials, everybody gets specials. It's not about you. Honestly, she needed to keep saying that to him. He still needs somebody to say that to him. It's not about you. It's not about how special you are. You actually just have to work. You're going to have to pay the money for the same security that Beyonce gets when she comes over here. She's a far bigger star than you are. And it plays into we want the photos that the paparazzi took of us. No, you're not entitled. That's not the way it works here. And while he may be English, she's American and she knows very well the property over here belongs to the person who takes the photograph, not to the whiner who just wants to make sure her makeup looked perfect in it.
Absolutely. And we always warned them this was the consequence of leaving.
Independence versus tradition. Loyalty versus freedom. Think about it. Since stepping away from royal duties, the couple's every move has been dissected. From Netflix deals to interviews to rumors of tension, it's all played out under the world's microscope. So when someone claims their marriage has an expiration date, it's really tapping into that public fascination with whether they'll make it outside the palace walls. But here's what's interesting. This isn't just about celebrity marriages. It's about how we judge happiness, especially in people we don't actually know.
Megyn, it's 5 years since this couple got married. The Daily Telegraph revealed at the weekend that Harry is now regularly staying away from the Montecito mansion, which has 16 bathrooms, in some little hotel down the road. Do you think this marriage could be in trouble? Because why would he need to leave a mansion with 16 bathrooms? It doesn't really make sense, does it?
First of all, can you blame him?
Just some time away from that, yeah. No, I get you.
Yes. I mean, on that one, hashtag Team Harry. Go, get out. It's just a matter of time. We all know that. I predict, I think we're probably under 7 years for the length of this marriage. That's just my, back of the envelope calculation. Because look, she's miserable. She's been miserable her whole life. I know somebody who knows her very well. And this person says she was miserable before she married him. She's miserable during the marriage, and she's going to be miserable after the marriage. She's ruined everything. She ruined the royal family. She ruined his life over there. He allowed it to happen because he had all this damage from his mother's death. I get it. But his only chance for happiness, in my view, is getting rid of her, getting away from her. And she'll probably land the plane with some American billionaire who will keep her in the manner to which she thought she was becoming accustomed when she married a prince, and then had to settle for just, global fame and the crown jewels, which wasn't good enough for her, because nothing ever is.
And Megyn, just a final quick word. Gayle King, she seems to want this interview, Oprah's best mate. She wants this interview with Harry and Meghan more than anything. Is she starting to damage her own credibility by constantly sucking up to this pair?
Yes, beyond repair. She actually said she was upset. It's unsettling that some are trying to minimize, this is how she put it, how Harry and Meghan felt in that moment, in the fake car chase. No, we're not trying to minimize anything. We don't believe them. They lied. We believe they've suffered actually no upset whatsoever. They just wanted to paint themselves as victims, like she's another Diana, which she's not and never will be. And to the extent they felt any sort of a panic, I blame them. They overreact to everything. They freaked out over a man on a Vespa in their fake little movie they did for Netflix. So if they felt unsettled, that's on them. They need to learn how to be a little bit stronger, like the New Yorkers in whose city they were when they disparaged the paparazzi here.
Are we projecting our own ideas of success and failure onto them? Or are public figures like Meghan and Harry simply mirrors reflecting society's obsession with drama and downfall? So maybe the real question isn't if their marriage will last, but why we care so much about predicting it. What does that say about us? Let me know what you think. Are Meghan and Harry truly in trouble, or are the critics just waiting for a story to collapse? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more commentary that looks beyond the headlines.